G'day guys, Aussie FIFA HD, and welcome back to episode number 2 of the FIFA 18 Go to Glory, Average to Glory, or Road to Glory. Now we haven't quite decided what we're going to do for this series, lads. Now it's very, very important that you let me know in the comment section down below what you guys want. Now, as you would have seen in the previous episode, at the end we added 12,000 FIFA points. Now, as I said in that episode, it would be detrimental to this series, or it would be a very, very good thing for this series. Now, as I said in the intro, we've either got three choices: a Road to Glory, an Average to Glory, or a GOAT to Glory. The way it will work is the Road to Glory will basically scrap the FIFA points and see if you guys want to do that. The second solution is the Average to Glory, right? The Average to Glory will be basically where we take the FIFA points, build a squad with what we've got, and then turn the series from an Average to Glory to a FUT Champions to Glory sort of slash. So it would be like and the reason why I'm calling it an Average to Glory is because people over time through the game will eventually spend 12,000 FIFA points. Now I know a lot of people, even if you're a kid, at Christmas time you'll ask for PSN to go and buy FIFA points. I know it happens, a lot of you guys buy FIFA points. That's why I will call it the Average to Glory, because a lot of people, even if they're doing a Road to Glory, will still buy a few thousand FIFA points over time. And over time, it generates and adds up to around 12,000. You might buy 2,000 here, you might buy 3,000 over here, in a later date, and eventually it adds up, and you might buy coins, etc. Or we could have the GOAT to Glory, where basically I play use all of these 12,000 FIFA points in drafts. I then take those coins and buy one marquee player. Now, I don't know who that will be. It'll be whoever we can afford, and that player will be the guy that we have in our main squad for the rest of FIFA, whether it's the reserves or whether it's in the main squad itself. It could be an icon. It could be Ronaldo. It could be Messi. Now, I have a good feeling that if we can get some good coins from these drafts, I can get Ronaldo, or I can get Messi, or I can get a decent icon. So I want to see what you guys think about that idea. Please, please, please let me know in the comment section down below whether you think the Road to Glory is a good idea, or whether you think the Average to Glory or the GOAT to Glory is a good idea. Now, I personally think the Average and GOAT to Glory is very good, because then we can get a decent squad together, and also we can have that marquee player. Now, that GOAT to Glory is a good idea, because I think if we can have that marquee player, we can look back at the end of FIFA and think, wow, this guy's carried us through games. Wow, this guy has done a lot of work for us, and we are so proud of him. You know, he's been in the squad every time, whether it's the reserves, whether it's in the main squad itself, because I know that, you know, as we get through FIFA towards the end, we'll have a good squad. We'll have a full team of the season squad, which that marquee player mightn't be good enough to fit in. So he'll play in the reserves, and we'll bring him on as a sub. But let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of that. Please let me know. I'm going to say this in the next 5 episodes, because this is a pre-recorded video. I'm going away for the weekend, so I will be sort of mentioning this with the next 4 or 5 episodes. So please, I want to see a lot of comments. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think we should do. But as you see up in front of your screen, our first ever draft, lads. With our first 300 FIFA points spent, we get ourselves the big boy 94 rated striker Ronaldo. What a card he is. And I'm going to tell you, in this draft, he carried me, lads. You will see that because it was my first draft, it was my first games, like I hadn't played the Ultimate Team beforehand, so this was my first 4 games of Ultimate Team. You will see he carried us. Now I will say, you know, we did well in this draft. I'm gonna admit we do well, and I feel that my gameplay, my style of play is fitting well to this FIFA 18 gameplay, because I like to play possession with the 4-2-3-1. The 4-3-3 attacking wasn't really a possession style play, it was more a counter-attacking play where you play out the wings, etc. But I do feel that my style of play is fitting this gameplay. Now, I will admit, defending is very hard. You guys would know. If you play this game, defending is very hard, you know? And I think EA need to patch it a little bit, not to where it's like last year, but to where you can actually control the defenders and allow you to read the play. Because what a problem is, and I was talking to Honey Badgers. Honey Badgers is a pro. He was in the rest of the world regionals. He was in FIWC. You know, he's a very good player. He was saying that what annoys him, and I'm inclined to agree, what annoys him is basically, you know, if you're defending and you read a play that your opponent's about to do, you can't get your defenders into that position to actually make the tackle that you read. Like, you read he was going to pass it there, but you can't actually do anything about it because defenders are too slow to react. Defenders are just they're a little bit hopeless, in my opinion. Another thing that needs patching as well is obvious to you guys if you played the game. Goalkeepers, how annoying are they? Very, very annoying. I'm very disappointed with the way EA have done them. You know, I was, in fact, you'll see in, I think it's the next episode, it's the next draft. Let me just wet the palate a bit with my coffee. You'll see in the next draft, Czech comes out one-on-one with Ronaldo. It was Ronaldo. Ronaldo does a low driven, and it's around half a metre to a metre to Czech. Czech dives up, right? He dives up, and the ball goes under him. Now, I'm a keeper, right? I've had keeper training. When you're a keeper, you're taught to have this hand tuck in and drop your body as fast as you can to make that save. Petr Cech, as good as he is, he wouldn't know how to save that, obviously, right? So why have EA done it where he dives over the ball? As you see, a lovely goal from Ronaldo. He's already scored in the first 10 minutes of this game. He is so good, lads. What if we actually packed him and he could be our icon or marquee player? That would be fantastic. But as you see, we give them dab number 1. 1-0 in the first 10 minutes. But to go back, keepers are hopeless. Now, EA need to patch that, obviously. I think defending they need to patch a little bit. Not so much, but a little bit. Now, the reason why I only say a little bit and not a lot is because EA have done a very good thing with defending, how they've made it a skill-based thing. Now, in previous FIFAs, people would run back with their Ronaldos, run back with their Ibrahimovic's to make the tackle. That's not skill in my opinion. Skill is using right stick selection, using L1 and positioning your players in the right position, right? This year they based that around that. The problem is, and what a goal this was too, a lovely ball to Aguero, and he's volleyed that home. I was very happy with that goal. But where was I at? I was at defending. Basically, if you position the player to make that tackle, which is skill, right? That is skill to position your player to make that tackle with L2 and R2. You can't make that tackle because of how slow the defenders react. Now, I'm not sure if EA will patch it because it's obviously something that have added in on purpose, but I know that they need to fit something in it. I believe if they can balance it between last year's FIFA and this year's FIFA, they're doing a good job. But as you see, lads, we do indeed beat the first opponent convincingly. Now, you will see in these next 2, or might be next 3 games, it might be in the semi-final, quarter-final, semi-final, and final, I go down before I score. I'd go down before I come back and win. As you see, a lovely squad. Valdez, Casemiro, Suarez, Ronaldo. He scores first, 6th minute. A very disappointing defending from myself. In off the post, and Pepe Reina just dives down, just falls down. Like, keepers make an attempt to save that by diving as far as they can and having their arms stretched. He touches his hand and just drops. It's not good keeping. It's not realistic. Keepers don't do that. It's a little bit annoying, to be honest with you. As you see, he scores goal number 2 with Ronaldo, who heads at home in the 24th minute. You're probably thinking, game over, Aussie. Game bloody over. Well, no. Ronaldo does a celebration, 2-0, 25th minute. You know, I don't give up at this stage. As you see, a lovely play there. Di Maria holds the ball up. Lovely holding up the play there. Marquinhos drives it forward. I do a pass into Dybala. He holds it up back into Marquinhos. A lovely goal. In my opinion, a very lovely goal. Nice built up. You know, a lovely driven pass into Marquinhos, and he's not missing that. Obviously, it's very easy to score this year, so I think that's a lovely... And that's probably something I want to bring up, is defensive formations this year are going to be very overpowered. Now, I was using the 4... as you see, you know, he scores to make it 3-1. Very bad defending for myself. I made the tackle. Willian takes it off him. What can you do, lads? What can you do? 49th minute, 3-1. You're probably thinking, game over. Well, no. And you will see, I'd come back in very good fashion. Mane, lovely hold-up play. Dybala finesses at home to make it 3-2. You're probably thinking, game on. It is game on. But it's not just a game on. It's a thrashing on. Because obviously, I came back 3-2. I obviously make the 3rd goal here to make it 3-3. But you will see, we win this game by 6-3. Very convincing, lads. Very good. And I am very surprised if you haven't played this game yet and haven't had a 10-goal thriller, because this game is very, very high scoring, and simply to put it down to is because of keepers. It's obvious. It's because of keepers. Keepers are shit. They need to patch it. You know, it's going to be a few months before they actually do patch it, but it's a little bit disappointing. A lovely header from Ronaldo. Very, very good. As you see, 3-3 lads, and we do indeed win this game in convincing fashion. As you see, a lovely ball into Ronaldo. Ronaldo holds it up into Dybala. The other Ronaldo, Cristiano, CR7 Ronaldo, goes down the line, cuts inside with the ball roll, which is a very overpowered skill, and Ronaldo is able to tap it home off the post. Now, that ball roll is very, very good. If you guys can learn how to perfect that, it's good at cutting in inside, because players can't defend it because of how bad defending is this year. So if you use the ball roll to cut inside like I've done there, players can't actually take the ball off you because of how close they keep it to their body and how much of a clean skill it is. So if you can learn how to do the ball roll, you're doing a good job. As you see, a lovely 1-2 with Dybala. Ronaldo gets very lucky, but he hits that home with like his back to the goal. I must say, I'd be a bit disappointed if that was me conceding that goal in the 74th minute. I was shushing him because he was I think he was dabbing in his first 3 goals, so I was a little bit angry at that. But I give him a heart celebration just to say, I love you, bro, I'm sorry. But it's just, lovely over the top through ball to Ronaldo. He puts that through to Dybala. I love the goal, if I don't say so myself. 6-3 in the 76th minute. And you guys have just seen an ultimate comeback, lads. 3-1 down to make it 6-3. A lovely, lovely finish from myself and Dybala. Lovely goal to tuck it home. Now, I could have sweated that across to Ronaldo on the other side, but it is what it is, lads. In semi-final, here we come. Bill 3 or Roma AS. Better luck next time, my friend. 6-3, 3-0. And, we are winning this draft convincingly. We come up against It's Easy. He has the Napoli kit, and I'm not sure what the kit is, but as you see, lads, he will have a tidy team. You will see in the final, is it this final or the next episode? One of the finals, he has a very bad team, and I was very surprised that he made it to the final. But as you see, a lovely team. Ronaldo, informed Dybala, excuse me, Icon Yashin, and he had himself, who's that? Blashikonski, I might have butchered that. Jordi Alba, who was very good. Now I'm thinking Jordi Alba is probably one of the best left backs in the game. What an 80 goal this was, man. I mean, look at that. Just, rebounds everywhere, headers going everywhere. Ronaldo's able to tap it home. I would have taken it if I scored it, but it's just really disappointing to concede like that because you can't do anything about it. But as you see, lads, a lovely ball through to Dybala. I cut inside with the body feint. A lovely pass into Marquisio. It does a lovely straight shot and into Ronaldo. If I don't say so myself, that was a lovely goal. A lovely composure. Dybala with the body feint. A lovely driven pass into Marquisio, into Ronaldo after the feint shot. And a lovely tidy finish in off the post. If I don't say so myself, it was a nice goal. 1-1, but you will see my opponent comes back. Parolo through. Lovely driven pass. Now that was my fault. I will admit that was my fault. I slid in with my centre back. Totally noob move. You shouldn't do that, lads. You should hold possession or keep strong with your centre backs. Don't push out, because I've scored a lot of goals in the draft where people have just pushed their centre backs out, leaving massive gaps. And your centre backs, no matter how quick they are just not quick enough to react. So it is what it is. But Ronaldo with a lovely shot chop there, and he does a lovely driven pass into Di Maria. A nice goal, if I don't say so myself, to make it 2-2 in the 40th minute. Not too bad at all as he gives it in the Wales celebration. I used to do that a lot in FIFA 15. I used to piss off opponents. I'm telling you, that's why I used to do it, so I could win games. But Di Maria, a lovely tap home into the net there. Di Maria goes down the line, cuts inside with the Berber spin. I then see the inside pass back to Jordi Alba. Or was that Jordi Alba? Or was that, I don't know who that was. A lovely goal, I don't say so myself. Ronaldo, I don't know what the keeper's doing there. He dived completely the opposite way to where he shot. What's the keeper doing, man? They really need to fix keepers. 45th minute cheese, if I don't say so myself. I think it is a 45th minute cheese goal because I think it's back, lads. I think it's back. Another thing that's back is kickoff goals. You will see in 3 episodes' time, I concede or I lose one of the drafts due to a kickoff goal. It's just, it's frustrating, very, very frustrating. In fact, I lose that draft because of 2 kickoff goals. He scored like his second goal from a kickoff goal and then scored the 90th minute winner from a kickoff goal, which is very disappointing. A lovely ball roll there from Ronaldo, and as I said, they can't defend it. When you hit him with that ball roll, they cannot defend it. Ronaldo, a lovely goal, 4-2, 48th minute, and I really want this guy, as expensive as he's going to be, he's going to be such a good card, and I really do want him. I think I might get him towards the end of FIFA when I can afford him. But 5-2, Ronaldo makes it in the 69th minute. And you will see we do a high-scoring game in this game too. A lovely ball there with Aguero. Aguero goes through, and he is not missing that. Obviously, keepers are very, very underpowered this year, so Aguero Vanessa's at home. He is not missing a one-on-one with the keeper, as good as Aguero is. 77th minute, this guy's out of the game. But I want to, as I said at the start of this episode, I want you guys to put down what you guys want from this RTG. I would love to use these 12,000 FIFA points to get the GOAT to Glory. I think the GOAT to Glory idea is a very, very good idea. We can use one player as our marquee player for the rest of the year, but let me know in the comment section down below. And just remember, what a goal from Ronaldo too. A bit of an AIDS goal. He did slide in and sort of kicked it perfectly. I don't know how he did that, as he gave him dab number 1 in the 83rd minute. But please let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts on the GOAT to Glory, or the average to Glory, or the road to Glory, whatever you guys want. Also, in the comment section down below, would you mind letting me know, or asking questions, asking questions about FIFA 18. Are you guys having trouble with FIFA 18? Do you want tips? Do you want help? Let me know in the comment section down below. Obviously, last year the RTG went perfect, lads. Your guys' support was genuinely amazing. You turned up to every episode. We were hitting around 30 to 40 likes in every single episode of the it wasn't the RTG, it was a FUT Champions Glory last year. And yeah, your guys' support was genuinely amazing, and the reason why is because we had a community together. You guys put comments down below in the comment section, and I would answer them every episode. You guys loved it. I could communicate to you guys, and we created a community together, which I really, really do like about this channel. But as you see, lads, we come up against an opponent with a 5-at-the-back formation. In the final, he had Ronaldo up top there. He also had Dybala in form as well. Not a bad card if I don't say so myself. Marquinhos, a lovely hold-up play, a lovely ball into Dybala from Ronaldo, and he makes it 1-0 in the 4th minute. If I don't say so myself, that was a lovely goal as well. I'm very happy with the way that goal turned out. As you see, I do sub off Niang for, I believe it was Ronaldo. Yes, Ronaldo came onto that left wing position, but he gets one back, lads. A lovely ball into Lallana, and Lallana gets a lucky goal. Now, if you see the replay here, it was going out initially, so it was a very unlucky goal there. Look, going out initially, it was coming out past the post, but the defender lovely tackle there too, but the defender sort of deflected that. But as you see, lads, he does come back to make it 2-1. Aguero, lovely ball into Ronaldo, and what is going on, man? What is going on? The rebounds are going everywhere. Ronaldo does this karate chop out of nowhere, and it's all of a sudden in the back of the net. What can I do? What can he do? You can't defend that. You just cannot defend it. It was very disappointing, but that is what you pay 5 million coins for, lads, and I'm pretty sure he will be around 5 to 10 million coins Ronaldo this year. The SBC version, obviously you need both Ronaldos, the 90 rated version and the 94 rated version, so you will need both of those to complete that SBC, the 96 rated one. Ronaldo, up the line, lovely cut inside there, lovely driven pass, and if I don't say so myself, that was a lovely goal. Cut inside with Ronaldo, the stop, then the roulette into Ronaldo's feet, the cut back to Aguero, lovely goal, and yeah, we came back in this game to make it 2-2, and then in the 72nd minute, lads, this was the final goal as we did hold off this game. But another nice goal, lovely ball into Ronaldo, and he cuts it back to Marquinhos. I'm just going to say that was a nice goal to win the game, and we were able to keep possession. I pretty much kept possession for the full 20 minutes remaining, and yeah, I won this and saw this game out 3-2. Final score, lads. LFC versus Uni. LFC comes out on top, obviously, because I'm a Liverpool fan. The Liverpool spirit is behind me. But as you see, lads, we did dominate this opponent. 15 shots to his 6, completely dominated. 58% possession. A lovely final finish, if I don't say so myself. And I've said that a lot in this episode. I do apologise if I do repeat myself. I really do. But as you see, in our first rewards, lads, we get ourselves a very good reward. The Jumbo Premium Gold Pack, Mega Pack, and a Rare Players Pack. Around 100k worth of packs there. Very, very happy with that. As you see, we didn't get a high rated sort of flash there, which is very disappointing on the side of the pack. However, inside we got ourselves Sanchez, which didn't go for much. 88 pace, I thought maybe he did because of how much pace he had, and he was a midfielder, but unfortunately, for my sake, lads, he didn't go for much at all. Evans didn't go for much at all. I thought this guy from PSG would go for maybe 1,000 coins. He didn't. He went for around 500, which is a little bit disappointing, but a lot of contracts, a lot of fitness cards, cards are very helpful for the beginning stages of FIFA, as you do need them, especially with FUT Champions coming up. Now, that's something I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below when the FUT Champions Weekend League, or when the first FUT Champions Weekend League is coming out, because I'm not sure when it is. It's either this weekend coming, which I won't be able to play it, which is very disappointing, or it's the one after. I'm hoping it's the one after so I can play the FUT Champions Weekend League. We'll have to see what happens there, lads. But as you see, we do get a flash on the side of the pack, as you would expect from a mega pack, and inside we got ourselves Shoma. Now I thought, was it Shaqiri? But then I realised Shaqiri is an 82 rated player this year, which isn't going for much. If you want a good pacey right winger from the Premier League, he's only around 4k, which is very cheap in my opinion. Shoma doesn't go for much. Now I made the mistake of selling him for 750 coins, or 800 coins. Very big mistake. If you guys get one of these 83 rated players, do not sell them. The reason why is because they'll be going for more when SBCs come out requiring high rated players. So do not sell them for that much. Keep them in your club and wait for them to go to a higher price in a later date. But as you see, we also get ourselves Coleman, who did go for around 1600 coins. Not too bad at all. Conceitedly didn't go for much at all, which is a little bit disappointing. And I thought maybe this guy, as he is a French player from the Super League, is going for a bit. Now, SBCs are out, but not many players are worth much, which I'm a little bit disappointed about, because obviously there's that Quasima one. Obviously you need players from that league, and they don't seem to be going for much, which is a little bit disappointing. But as you see, this guy went for around 300 coins, so I did indeed list him up instead of discarding him for around 250. But as I said, you know, a lot of contracts, a lot of fitness cards that go towards the club, and obviously a foot injury card there, which is worth quite a lot, but I will keep it for myself. Austin, duplicate card. I thought he might go for much because he is a Premier League striker. Turns out he didn't, lads, which is a little bit disappointing. However, it is what it is, and he went for around 550 coins. But as you see, we do indeed discard the rest. We have ourselves the big pack, lads. I can't speak. The big pack left, lads. As you see, the rare players pack. I was hoping for something big. I really was. I was hoping for at least a high rated flare, and we did get one, lads. We got ourselves one of the flashes on the side of the pack. I saw the Croatian. I thought, please Modric or Rakitic or any good one. We got ourselves Perisic, which is disappointing, but he went for around 5k, which is very good for the start of the series, and I'm very happy with that. Now, another player that I didn't think would go for much is N'Koulou, the left mid from Tottenham, the Frenchman. 91 pace from the Premier League. Obviously he's got that pace, so he is worth a little bit from the Premier League, but Perisic goes for around 5k. Not too bad at all, lads. Very happy with that. But you will see I do send these to the transfer market to list up at a later date. And let me know also, I'm asking a lot of questions, but please, it's the start of the series. I want to know feedback from you guys. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys want me to do for this series. Now, do you want me to show you what I've sold? You know, do you want me to keep it on the transfer list? Now, I'm very OCD with this because I like clearing it off the transfer list as soon as I have sold players. But if you guys want me to not clear it until I've shown you, let me know. But lads, that will be it for this episode. Can we hit 20 likes on this episode? That would be absolutely amazing. Subscribe as always if you're new to the channel, and I hope you guys enjoy your day. Have a good one. I'm out. Yeah, peace.